Hello everyone, Justin G here back with you again. We are back with A2K episode 10 Star Quality Evaluation Rankings. I've been trying to think about this whenever I saw this title come up, like the upcoming video they posted like a day or day and a half early, something like that. I have no idea how I would rank these right off the bat. It's a little bit more difficult off the top of my head because everybody so far has gotten the stone for this one that we've seen so far. I think there's 4 left. I could be wrong about that. I think there's 4 left. It feels like the 2 that they spent the least amount of time on would be at the bottom of the list, but that's just because that's how we've seen it so far. So I'm not entirely sure how they would rank that. I really liked Kendall's presentation with her art and how she presented it. But at the same time, I think I'm looking for a little bit more physical star quality from something like this. Maybe I'm thinking entirely wrong about it, but I'm personally looking for a little bit more physical star quality. So I would be leaning towards someone else. But yeah, let's see what happens here. And I've been looking forward to this. I wonder how many more episodes there are going to be. Also, I wonder if there's going to be an episode on Thursday night, because 3 hours after this next episode would drop, Gio's music video is going to drop. So I'm wondering what they're going to do there. But anyway, we're here for this. Link to the original video will be in the description below. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe as you see fit. Tell me in the comments who you think you would rank top 2, top 3 out of all of the star quality evaluation rankings here. And yeah, let's get this started.
Today is star quality.
They won't even come close to me, but I don't mind a run.
That's pretty impressive. Wow. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Yeah, 7.
Okay, next. Let's see. Ballet.
Yeah.
I'm also a ballet maniac. I mentioned the regional auditions, right? So here you were trained as a ballerina.
Yes, for 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
More
know
time
that.
than Mina.
I love ballet too.
Yeah. My favorite female piece is Giselle.
Yes.
Especially the dance in the middle where you circle the
Yeah.
leg. You know what I'm
Yep,
talking about?
Yeah. I remember back from regionals and I said, oh, I have to remember that his favorite ballet is Giselle. So I thought that was something memorable that I definitely had to bring back in this star quality.
I hope this goes well. That would be pretty cool.
So, I mean, it's a treat for me. So you showed us your hip-hop swag at the dance evaluation, and now you're going all the way opposite to classic ballet. You're very excited. Please, show us what you have.
I was just really nervous because of my lack of ability and skill from what I've lost within the 6 months that I quit. But in that moment, I also had to tell myself that I had been practicing really hard for this, and that all I need to do is loosen up and show who I am.
So we're going to have accompanying music, I'm assuming? Come on, Lexi. Come on, Lexi. I'm waiting for the leg twirl. Is she gonna go hip hop? Is she gonna go hip hop? I was kind of hoping she would do something else. I'm just gonna be honest. I was kind of hoping she would do something else, just to add to it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Yo, I'm here for this. The way she freaking did God's Menu, let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, she's adding her own mix into it. All right, so this is a super difficult critique. This is a super hard critique because I like everything she did. Let me say that first. Let me say that very, very first. I like everything she did. Right there. I'm glad I hit the right spot. See how Tajika Wanhei, Korean's terrible. Tajika Wanhei, she did like one or two moves. Again, I love the performance, start to finish, ballet, and then incorporating ballet into the Nyan Pop final dance break and final chorus, the bridge and final chorus. But right there, I would have probably wanted a little bit more musicality. Me personally, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more musicality. I would like to have seen her hit each of the beats on her way over with the Tajika Wanhei line. Right here. She did like two moves right there, maybe 2.5. I would have liked to have seen her Tajika Wanhei, boom, and come back, just the shoulders. Just the shoulders would have been enough. Again, I love everything she did. I don't have any issues with it. I think that's something else that she could have added to it. That core strength is insane. I love it. I love what she did. I was hoping she would add something else on top of the ballet. And I love it. I love it. I really do. I love it. I love it. You better give it to her. You better give it to her. Incorporating the ballet into a K-pop song? Yes. That's how I feel.
You're an amazing dancer. Amazing dancer. I mean, why did you have to pick Giselle? Did I tell you that's my favorite number?
Yes.
Oh, that's why you picked it. Thank you. Yeah, that's my favorite female ballet piece, and thank you for remembering it and choosing that to perform. Thank you for gracing this boot camp. You just graced it. When you did the pop performance,
I love how she put her own stuff into there.
Do it any better. You have great understandings of how each movement should feel like. Your feelings change with the movement dramatically. That's why you're a great dancer.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Please come here.
Come here. Come here. Come here. I love it when he says come here.
Wow. Giselle. Okay.
So we're 8 for 8. Guys, I'm still waiting for the letdown.
Do you remember what my favorite piece was?
Of course she did. Of course she did.
Wow.
That's good on her. That's great on her.
And I'm glad that I
I'm still so nervous for the last 3.
show different sides of me through just dance in general with different styles. I was really happy with my results that I got the stone today.
All right,
So she's a
next,
dancer
Gina.
extraordinaire. So let's see if she can pick up the vocals. I'm hoping she can pick up the vocals. Who was next? I didn't even...
I'm excited. Me too.
What are you gonna do?
So you look like reporter or caster today.
Yeah.
Could you tell us what you're trying to do?
I'm trying to do something like a reporter, like a news reporter. So basically, I've lived in many different countries, so I wanted to talk about that in my star quality.
I like how they bring such different things to the table. They really do. I really like that. Diversity is so important. Diversity and talent.
Good morning, it's 8 a.m. in Los Angeles, and welcome to A2K News. Good morning, it's 8 a.m. in Los Angeles, and welcome to A2K News. Today we have stories from Paris, New York, and Seoul about a girl named Gina. Now, I'll connect to A2K News, Paris.
Voici une photo de bébé de Gina. Alors que leur famille déménage dans différents pays, pour eux, ce n'était pas facile de garder une longue amitié. À la place, ils sont devenus les meilleurs amis. Gina dit qu'elle n'a pas peur de rien puisque son frère est là pour elle.
Wow, what a heartwarming story. Thanks, Paris. Now, let's go to New York.
I'm waiting for the Korean, if I can just be completely honest.
to see Gina at Ariana Grande's Sweetener World Tour in New York 2019. After this concert, Gina started dreaming of becoming an idol herself, therefore started making her own songs and videos. Wow, I hope she makes her dream come true one day. We'll be back after a short commercial break.
Is this where she's gonna do the Korean?
맛있어. 역시 JYP물.
Now, let's connect to our reporter in Seoul.
Here we go.
개성 넘치는 만 13세 소녀 진아의 이야기입니다. 개성 넘치는 만 13세 소녀 진아의 이야기입니다. 저는 지금 서울에 있는 JYP 빌딩 앞에 와 있습니다. 바로 이곳이 진아 양이 매일 보컬과 댄스 트레이닝을 받으며 지내는 곳입니다. 지금은 아이돌의 꿈을 가지고 A2K 오디션에 참가하고 있다는데요. 다음에는 그대의 시상식 레드카펫을 걷는 진아 양을 만날 수 있기를 기대해봅니다. A2K 뉴스 서울입니다. Thank you for staying with A2K News. We'll see you tomorrow.
Very diverse. I'm wondering what his reaction is going to be. She's definitely got talent. She enjoys the presentation. She likes what she's doing. I like what she did. I don't know how I would rank it. She definitely has a star quality about her. How about we leave it at that? Why should I overanalyze this? She has star quality about her. She has charisma. She does a good job with her delivery. She's very intelligent by being able to speak 3 different languages, and it appears fluently. So why, like I said, why overthink it?
Creative.
She did a good job.
And it was really entertaining. Gina's performance was really cute. I just thought it was really, really cute.
I've got a feeling he's going to be a little bit harsh on it. I really do.
So 3 languages were given.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he's
I
not
don't know.
harsh.
K-pop just went global, right? Like, look at you. You guys are auditioning to become artists in a K-pop company, right? It's truly unbelievable how global K-pop has become. So, having a member that can speak another language is such a pivotal advantage. And you being able to deliver it that clearly whatever you were trying to deliver, that's gonna help the team a lot. So I can't deny the stone from you.
Yes.
Please come here.
Yes. Gina's 3 for 3. So Gina, Katie, Kendall.
Are you gonna interview me? Let me see.
Savannah didn't get the vocal.
Okay,
Kaylee?
it was pretty obvious what she's gonna do for us. Come out, Taekwondo girl.
Yeah. We're like 9 for 9 so far. Take it home. You can do this. You can do it.
She's not gonna pour it on her, right? Like,
I almost wonder if it's going to be a balance thing with the cups.
I'm doing a combination of taekwondo and dance, which is called anmu in Korean. So I call it taekwondo.
so you're a red belt?
Yes.
So what made you learn Taekwondo? It's just a typical Korean thing.
I started because I wasn't very active as a little kid. So I think it was a way for me to get more active, and it helped with my balance, my strength, and my speed.
Okay, you showed us your cute, sweet, bubbly side with your performances in K-pop.
Kaylee, I was like, she looks really young but so cute. Like a lot of thank you.
Thank you.
Now, it's a total different side of you, right?
I want to show a different side of me because I know that yesterday I was like crying and it was like a very weak side.
I wanted to go off and hug her, but like we didn't know if we were able to.
I was gonna cry because that's our baby. That's our baby.
So I want to show like a strong side.
Interesting.
Hey, hey, hey! Yo.
Still waiting to see what's going to happen with the cups. Definitely very flexible with how high her legs coming up. We saw that in the thumbnail. Yeah, right there. Saw that shot in the thumbnail. Still waiting for the water cups. What are the water cups doing? Or whatever kind of cups they are. So she's
And I have a little. So this is warheads. This is the most sour candy in America that I know of.
What are we
The
doing?
thing that I love to do is eat sour things. This is one of my favorite candies to eat.
Anybody know of that candy?
Yeah.
You guys can eat it too?
I can't.
No.
So sour. It's so sour.
My favorite is black cherry. Yeah. Would you want to try? Would you want to try?
No.
Yeah, challenge, see if you can do as good as her.
So you can compare the sour.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, are they talking him into it?
I definitely recommend one.
Are they talking his face?
Yes.
Are they talking him into it? I just want to see JYP's face trying one of these.
It out? Okay. Just so I can understand.
Let's go.
What level?
There's different.
Yeah, don't react. Don't react. He's gonna pick another one.
The worst. You're fine.
Oh my
That little
god.
goes fine. I should be okay, right?
Oh, this is great. This is great. Oh my gosh, they are loving this.
Whoa.
She puts another one in just to tease him.
And I realized if I select you as the final member, we don't need bodyguards, right? You got it, right? Okay. That's a lot of save of expense, right?
Businessman.
And you can teach all the rest of the girls how to protect themselves.
Definitely, and Kendall knows how to do it too. Kendall knows how to do it too.
And you can do
I took taekwondo. Me too.
You too?
Yeah.
Strong. Okay. I don't know, I think you were born to be a K-pop star. You were born to be a K-pop star. Everything that K-pop requires, you have. You have that cute side to it, you have the speed, and you know when to bring out what side, and you have so many different things inside you. And that's what K-pop requires. I think you were just born to do this. And on top of it, you are so driven and focused, I can feel it.
Thank you.
Come here.
That was a great performance showing the different sides you have. Please come here.
I gotta add the please in. At first I think it was just come
I
here.
was born to be a K-pop star, so I was really happy about that.
And she's got the language too. She already knows Korean. Like, that's an enormous help.
And thanks to her, I got some antioxidant in me.
All right, we're 10 out of 10. Come on. Come on.
Lisa?
Come on. Bring it home. Let's go. Bring it home. So she faltered in the dance. She was ahead of the music, I believe. And then she just killed it with the vocals. And it says here, checking carefully, just off of the 2 seconds that I could see her, I think it's kind of a basic look. But maybe I should look again and try to figure out what she's doing.
Okay, looking at your wardrobe, I can't imagine what you're trying to do for us today. So what is it?
Today I'll be singing my original song that I wrote actually when I was 13 about my dad.
Tell me a little bit about this song.
My dad was in my life, but he was like in and out. So he'd only visit on weekends, and I didn't really think that we had like a very strong bond. Like, we didn't really have a strong bond. Just letting that toxic relationship go and really trying to move on from that situation to be happy with myself.
It's a difficult thing to do.
There is some specific
That's a
lyrics
hard
that
thing
are
to
pretty
do.
important in the story. You chose to leave a secret, which meant that when I was little, he kind of kept me a secret from my family, like his side of the family, and that really hurt me because I didn't get to know my family from the other side. So that's
Looks like
why
she's
I wrote
mixed,
the
yeah.
lyric, you chose to leave a secret, because I was the secret.
I didn't.
So when you wrote this song,
Maybe I knew that, but I
did
forgot
this
it.
help you emotionally?
100%. Yeah. It helped me grow as a person because I was holding it inside for so long that releasing it through music was, I couldn't even describe it. It really helped me. Really helped me grow.
All right, no matter what happens here, and I'm absolutely rooting for her. No matter what happens here, I think the star quality is my favorite part about this show. And I said it. I put it into the title of the last show. Maybe that was my favorite episode. This might be my second favorite episode. They talk about seeing different sides of the contestants. I think that the most important side that we're seeing is the inside. Because, like I said, I believe I said this in the last episode, people want something to relate to when it comes to a musical artist that they like. You can enjoy the music, you can enjoy the talent that you're seeing on display on stage, but if you can't relate to that person, if you can't relate to someone in that group, because there's many diverse personalities here, present right now, even if they don't all make it. And if you're able to relate to someone and point to someone, that's where the connection really comes in the most. And that was, like, when I started, I'm always going to go back to Twice, because that's just where I am with K-pop and why I'm as far as I am now into K-pop and all of this sort of stuff. When I started, Sana was my number one because she was just flat out gorgeous. She was just, I couldn't believe how beautiful Sana was. She was just killing me. I thought she was so beautiful. I enjoyed her voice. I enjoyed her playful personality. But then I started to learn about Gio, actually learn about her. Competitive, trained for a long time, didn't give up on what she wanted to do, pushed through all the hard times. Always has a chip on her shoulder. She goes at everything as hard as she can, and I relate to that so much. And it just pulled. It was like a gravitational pull, and I really think that is the biggest thing about the star quality, is having a diverse set of skills, talents, personalities, and stories that you can relate to, and that draw you to at least one person in the group, if not, maybe multiple of them. So I really think this is fantastic. I love that they put this in here, and I couldn't be happier. This was the part that I was probably looking forward to the least, because I just didn't know what to expect. But they've brought this out. Really, they've done a fantastic job of bringing all of this out. Not just the contestants. The contestants have done wonderfully well, but also, like, the editors telling these stories, putting these parts in here for us to see. I love it. I love it.
The situation. And
sorry if I talk too much.
Blindly hoping it'll change.
Exactly. Yeah.
So 4 years ago, when you were 13, you wrote this song. Okay, please sing for us.
We know she's a good singer, so I'm really hoping that the story draws him in, because I don't know how the singing alone is going to do here. So I'm hoping that the story is pulling at him as well.
You chose to leave a secret,
She's so good.
to believe it. I wasn't told to be used, and for you to do what you wanted to do. You say you're sorry over and over, but you keep blaming others for your mistakes you created by making a fool out of me. Yeah, enough is enough. You need to learn how to love through and through. It's time for me to move on without you. It's time for me to be strong without you. You rip my heart into pieces and pieces, scattered there for me to see them all up in the air. Far too scared to share all my love. Enough is enough. You need to learn how to love through and through. It's time for me to move on without you.
She did falsetto the first time through, right? This time she belted it.
Strong without you.
So consistent.
I had to make some changes so I would break. I had to draw the line to find my way. Enough is enough, you need to learn how to love through and through. It's time for me to move on without you. Yeah, enough is enough, you need to learn how to love through and through. It's time for me to move on without you. Yeah, it's time for me to be strong without you. It's time for me to be strong without you.
All right, so right off the bat, again, back to Twice. I went to 2 concerts this year, and this reminds me the most of Gio's solo. Strong comparison. It's about the best that I can give to someone. It's just her and the mic. That's all it is. If you watch Gio's solo, it's just her and the microphone. She's not dancing. She's not strutting around, giving a big performance. She's got this intimate setting. She's got this message she wants to convey with the song, and she does it powerfully. That's what Melissa did here. Fantastic job. When I saw it was just her and the mic, and I heard the tone of the song, I expected it to be a slower song. But when she picked the mic up off the stand, I thought that something was about to really pick up, and what picked up was her emotion and not the song, and her delivery picked up. Really like what she did. Really like what she did with it. I really hope that he's okay with kind of just the vocals. Like Kaylee did not Kaylee, KG did the vocals, and then she added a little bit of something with it with the basketball. I'm hoping that her message, her story, her songwriting skills. I really like the song. I like the lyrics. I like how she conveyed her heart, poured out her heart into those lyrics, and I'm really hoping that he is okay with just the songwriting and the singing and the performance. I'm hoping that's enough. I really am. I would love to see them go 11 out of 11 right here. Love to see them go 11 out of 11, period. I'm rooting for all of these girls. She's got a fantastic smile, by the way. Fantastic smile.
Wow, it was so amazing, but at the same time, I felt so uncomfortable because I was imagining my girl singing this. She had to go through so many things that she will sing this. You standing here, stout and tall, singing about your pain. Wow, that's amazing.
That was a powerful performance, and
I was thinking, is there any artist in K-pop who can write this type of song and perform with that type of emotion?
I can think of one.
I couldn't think of it. It's
I'm
like the
partial.
best of what art can be.
I know I'm partial. I know I am. It's okay. It's alright.
I loved it. Thank you. Kiss, come here.
11 out of 11. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm wondering how they're going to evaluate this. How are they going to rank the evaluation?
I'm so proud of you. Great job, Melissa.
Thank you.
All right, tighten up that dance, Melissa. You're good to go. Tighten up that dance. Tighten up the dance.
I even forgot to mention how good her vocals were. You know?
You get immersed in the song.
I think
That's what's so good about music. There has to be a certain level of skill and talent. Okay? There does. If you're listening to someone sing an emotional song, but even without being able to sing yourself to that level, to a high level, you can still hear this stuff. You can still tell. You can still just, something just kind of, if somebody's just missing, they're just not on. But if there's even a base level of skill with a song that's emotional and that's being performed in that way, you do forget about, sometimes you forget about the vocals, unless they just pull something out crazy. Unless they just go crazy with a high note, with a long belt, with an extended falsetto set, and holding out the note. But the emotion is what, because you're just kind of taken to another place. You're envisioning what you're hearing in the song. And if the vocals are great, it's that much better because it just sounds so flawless. Everything is just perfect. But with a song being as good as it is, especially when you hear the story behind it first, especially when you hear that story and you see where this person is drawing this from, it just you just get immersed in it, and you really are just taken to another place, and that's why music is so amazing.
I think Melissa was the most memorable contestant today. It
That's
was
interesting.
very original, very touching. Like,
That's interesting.
her singing was amazing.
About what you're feeling, it puts you on a different level. So I loved her performance.
Yeah, puts you on a different level. Yeah, absolutely. All 11.
I have to tell this to the viewers because they might say, what's the point of doing this when you're going to give out stones to every single member who did this today? Well-planned, effective performance to make yourself more like a star. And still, you all deserve to get it. I mean, give yourselves a round of applause. We're going to do an evaluation meeting and pick the top 5 performances.
Okay, so just top 5. I wondered if you would go 11 to 1. That's interesting. I like that. I'm sorry for pausing so much and talking in this episode, guys. I like that they're just doing top 5 because all 11 of them got it. And how do you put someone at the bottom? I don't even think you can do that. And I'm sure that someone here is probably going to think, oh yeah, I could have been the bottom. Maybe I was the first one that they eliminated from being in the top 5. But all 11 of them got it, and no one is being put at the bottom. I really like that. I really do.
I'm so proud of you. Like, I can't pick one. I liked every single one.
Oh my god, if you don't make it, I swear to God.
I know. I have to make it.
Everybody sits down. Oh, no more fun.
The criteria was, which performance made you fall for the talent after you watched it?
So that's what that was. I was wondering where I saw the pins.
5th. Yes, after watching this performance, everybody got to love her more. The idea
Kaylee.
was so great.
Kaylee.
Yuna.
Okay. That's interesting to me. It really is. I don't know that I would have put her top 5, but I'm okay with it. I really am.
Not expect to rank top 5 at all. It was still really.
She's enjoying what she's doing, and she's just, yeah, she's got a great smile. That is a star quality in itself.
4th. You believe like you know her now, but she keeps on showing us a different side.
It's gonna be Kaylee. It's gonna be Kaylee.
Lexi?
Okay. All right. I love the diversity in her dance. I don't think she's going to make top 5, by the way. Christina? I don't think she's going to make top 5. If I'm just being honest, I don't think she's going to make top 5.
But doing pop was so smart. This is for your intelligence and your skill. Number 3.
I don't know that KG is going to make top 5.
Weird, mysterious balance between
I wonder if Kendall
her
will.
complacency and her drive and desperation.
No, I don't think Kendall will. I don't think Kendall.
Savannah?
Okay.
I didn't rank top 3 in anything else, so I was really happy that I ranked top 3, and I feel like it was hard earned for me because I don't know, I thought I put on a good performance, so you know, really, it's nice, it feels nice, so I was happy.
I don't think Kendall. I don't think KG.
Second
I also
best
don't think
performance of the
Gina.
day.
I also don't think Gina.
Kendall.
Really? I don't mind, but it surprises me. I think I'm surprised.
Not only because of your art,
Your
it
presentation.
was more the way you speak your thoughts, how eloquently
Sure.
you can speak.
I
That was
understand.
very impressive.
I guess I didn't think it
Everybody
would go
said
that
they
high. I would have
got
seen
to
her
love
at the
you
bottom of the top
after you
5
just
if I
did
was
that
putting her there.
performance.
I didn't.
Congratulations.
I didn't think she was going to be second. That's intriguing to me. That's
So
interesting.
I was very happy that I even ranked second.
So
and
you're
I
putting
wasn't
Kaylee
expecting it at
one?
all, so
I thought Kaylee was
yes,
really, really good.
The number 1 rank went to
And it's interesting. This could very well go without any vocalist at all.
When she finished this performance, everybody fell in love with her. Melissa?
Yeah,
Melissa?
I understand it. I thought that we were going to go without any vocals. I thought we were going to go without any vocals at all for this, which is fine.
So
It's not all
many
about the
people would
vocals.
appreciate what you did today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
so proud of you.
I guess I was looking for, and I'm glad that they went in the direction that they did. I guess I was looking for something that goes outside of the realm of just song and dance. And she sang a song that she wrote, did beautifully with it, very heartfelt, very emotional. Like I said before, I guess I thought, and I think I did quotation marks earlier too, so I'm going to do them again. It just a songwriter and a song. I think that for star quality, I was looking for something different. I was looking for performance, which she had, but it was vocal performance, it was emotional performance. I think I was looking for diversity in talent beyond the singing, like with the way that a couple of them incorporated the dance, like what Lexi did. So this surprises me a little bit. I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about it at all.
I wasn't expecting it. I thought, okay, if I could rank, I don't know where I would rank, but not first. I was not expecting that. I was so happy.
I'm ready for the world. Is the world ready for me?
I want to know what we're doing.
I wanna see the
I want to know what we're doing next, but I'm not gonna let myself spoil it.
I'm ready for the
I mean, I know that we're doing like the character quality, but I don't know how they're going to present it in the episode. That's the thing for me. I don't know how it's going to be shown in the episode.
Okay, today I feel much more comfortable because you all performed amazingly. So I'll see you tomorrow. Great day.
It was a great day. That's fantastic. That was a great day. All right. So I'm done here. For those that are just joining me for this, I'm not spoiling anything else. I spoiled the early episodes at the end of the previous episode. I'm not doing it anymore. I love these star quality evaluations so much. I love, well, star quality performances. I love them so much more than I thought I was going to. And here I am thinking the character quality thing is going to be boring, and there's not much that's going to be said, because it's not like they're going to come out, I don't think, and say, yeah, this person was mean. This contestant was mean to the other ones. She wasn't helpful to the other ones. She wasn't supportive. I don't see that happening. So I can see another 11 stones being given out. I really think that these girls are bonding, coming together, really showing support to each other, and I think it could be kind of boring. But I've already said that a couple of times in this show, so I'm just going to go ahead and shut up and look forward to the next episode. And I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. I want to see, because you got the 4 stones, but then I think you have the group mission after the 4. I think you have the group mission after that. I really want to see how these girls do in a team choreography and vocal setting, because it looks like we saw a couple of short clips of them in the group setting, and you could see transitions between the choreography where the center switches constantly like in a K-pop group, and a few of them faltered a little bit on the vocals, some perhaps more than a little bit. We didn't get to hear much of 3 or 4 of them. So I'm really, really curious as to how the group mission is going to go. And it doesn't feel like we're this far into it already. It doesn't feel like we're 3/4 of the way through the stones yet. It doesn't feel that way. So this has been fantastic. Looking forward to the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here on this one. Jesus loves you. I love you. We'll see you in the next episode video. And I hope you have a great day.